programs do it. He's not going to let police do it. He's not going to let politics do it. He wants the church to do it. Amen. Because God is a jealous God, and he will not give his glory to any other entity. When they say this city is going to be changed, they're not going to say the police did it or Donald Trump did it or this president did it. No. He wants them to say Jesus did it. But if Jesus is going to do it, he has to use you.
Amen.
For you are his hands and you are his feet. Are y'all listening to me? And he's giving you his authority, not your own authority. You don't go out in your own name. You don't go out in your own power, but you go out under the authority of God. Amen. And you tell devils where they're supposed to be. You tell demons where they're supposed to be. You put people in their place. Good God Almighty. No, the school system doesn't supposed to be like this. No, my neighborhood doesn't supposed to be like this. No, my young children are not supposed to be dying. No, my sisters are not supposed to be on the prostitute corner. So in the name of Jesus, we're going to take it back. Yes! Hallelujah. So Jesus has set up in Galilee. This is his headquarters. This is the same place when Jesus resurrected and died. He told his disciples, and he told the women, tell my disciples, meet me back in Galilee. And he's in a wedding. And the Bible lets us know that Mary, the mother, is there. One reason the Bible lets you know that Mary, the mother of Jesus, is there, this lets us know that either the bride or the groom are relatives. Are y'all listening to me? The Jewish weddings are not like our weddings. You know, our weddings is we see a girl that we like. So, little mama. You know what I'm talking about? I seen you worshiping God from afar, and I said, ooh, if anybody can love God like that, I want to be around. Nah, I still
Oh my God.
Me and my kids was watching our 10-year wedding anniversary, amen. I said, man, this was good, if I must say. But anyway, we have an introduction, and then from the introduction, amen, they like each other, and from liking each other and falling in love and staying on the phone all night, not saying anything, amen. What you doing? You hang up. No, you hang up. You hear the breathing. Y'all know about that, amen. You've been in love in here. That's good. I falling asleep on the phone. And then from that, he proposes. She says yes. And they start planning the wedding. And then they pick the date, and they pick out, amen, who's going to be the bridesmaids and the best man and the maid of honor, and what colors are we going to have. It's fall. Let's go with some fall colors. Some earth tones. Amen. And then they have about about an hour and a half ceremony. Hour and a half being a long ceremony for weddings. Amen. Amen. And then after the hour and a half ceremony, amen, they have that 4-hour, 5-hour party, amen, with DJ Ron. You spend, amen. He DJing, amen, all that good music. Amen. I would say Step in the Name of Love, but R. Kelly's not popular anymore. That's what I was mad about that. I was mad about the whole situation, the women and all that. But I was really hurt, amen. I said, Lord, we can't even step in the name of love. R. Kelly all in the party, everybody's good. I'm tripping now. They took away our music. Good God Almighty. That's our talk in the house now. And then after that, of course, they go back and have their honeymoon, and they come back and get to work. And we're married. Let's pay bills. We live in the Bay Area. It's hot. And that's it. But the Jewish wedding is not like that. The Jewish wedding first, amen, the man picks who he wants to marry. The wife really has no say-so. Amen. Back in those days, he said, Daddy, I want to marry her. Amen. And he has to, once he picks his bride, he journeys to get her, but he does not journey empty-handed. He actually has to give the father of the bride what we call a mohar, amen, which is he pays for his bride. And of course, the more he pays, the more he is in love with her. Are y'all listening to me, brothers and sisters? Amen. The greater amount he pays, amen, that's how you know he loves this woman. Amen. That's why the Bible lets us know that Jacob worked 7 years and then another 7 years, amen, to get his wife, amen, Rachel. You've been studying that, amen. Amen. And that's a lot of payment to work with somebody for 7 years, 14 years. Amen. Amen. And so after he pays that, amen, they go through the legal part of it and they sign whatever the agreements they got to sign, and then he leaves his bride at her father's house, and he goes back to his father's house, and he prepares a place for his bride. He does not bring his bride into a place that is not prepared. Are y'all listening to me? So he goes back to his father's home, and he prepares the rooms and prepares all that, knowing one day I'm going to have my bride in this place. Amen. And this process takes about 12 months. Amen. And after 12 months, he goes back to her father's house. We don't know the day nor the time, amen, but we just know in this span, amen, he's going to come back when she has to be ready, amen. When she hears his call, he may come back in the morning, he may come back in the noon, he may come back at night, but anytime he comes back, she has to be ready. And he comes back and he grabs his bride and he journeys her back to his father's house. It's not like us that when we get married, we go together, we go buy a house together. No. They go back and live in the father's house. And it's there for a whole year that they don't have to work or do anything. Amen. Because they want to make sure they are learning how to live with each other through all the seasons of life. Amen. If you're going to be married for a length of time, you have to learn how to live with each other through all seasons. Just not the good seasons, just not the prosperous seasons, but you got to be together through the down seasons. You got to be together. Are y'all listening to me? And so he journeys back and he grabs his bride, and after they do that, the groom throws what we call the 7-day celebration. Are y'all with me, brothers and sisters? For 7 days, they party. I said, Lord, your people knew how to party. We do for 4 hours. They party for 7 days long. Amen. Wake up partying, go to bed partying. And that's where this story is. It's in that setting that we are in the middle of this 7-day celebration. He has picked his bride. He has paid for his bride. He has prepared the place for the bride. He has brought the bride back home to his father's house, and we're partying. Are y'all listening to me? But a problem happened. Good God Almighty. In the midst of the partying, in the midst of the celebration, in the midst of the joy, in the midst of the laughter, in the midst of all this stuff, the Bible lets us know that the wine has ran out. That is a problem. With this celebration, you start laughing. Yeah, that's a problem when you have no more wine at the party. I thought, what we gonna do then? We just gonna stare at each other? The laughter leaves when the wine has left. The joy left when the wine has left. The wine has left. And what makes it such a problem is that if they don't complete this 7-day celebration, this marriage is not complete.
Wow.
No, this is a ritual. This is tradition. They have to party for 7 days. You cannot cut it off in 3 days or 4 days or 5. No, it has to be 7 days. 7 is the number of completion. If we can't get people to the 7th day, baby, we are not married.
Wow.
And I did all this for nothing. Good God Almighty.
Wow.
That is a problem when the wine runs out. I thought to myself, if you've ever planned a wedding, that's something I will never do again. Me and Janelle got married in her mother's house. It was easy. Our first wedding We got Costco, not Albertson's chicken.
Amen.
Came from Costco. It was ours chicken. Got married right in the living room. Reverend Harris and so forth. And then when we celebrated our 10 years, I tried to throw this big extravagant wedding. And I will never do that again. The wedding planners were arguing. We not arguing, they arguing with each other. Over what we gonna eat? Chicken steak. You know, I said, just get both of them. You know, we're chilling. Why y'all tripping? But I'll never do that again. Amen. But I thought we had planning.
Yeah.
We planned how many guests were going to be there. We put names on the guest list. We knew who was going to be the brides and the groomsmen, who's going to do all. We knew. And so I thought whoever planned this wedding, they knew how many guests was going to be there. They knew how many bottles of wine to get.
Wow.
Are y'all listening to me, brothers and sisters? But with all the planning, the wine still ran out.
Wow.
I want to let somebody know, I don't care how well you have your life planned. In the 20s, I'm going to do this. In the 30s, I'm going to be this. In 40, I'm going to be this. At 50, I'm going to be this. At 60, I'm going to do this. I'm going to let you know, there's something going to happen that you do not have.
Come on, say that
planned.
again. That's right.
Are y'all listening to me? God, let me know somewhere somebody either drunk too much
Yeah.
or somebody is stealing. You know, in these those, you look like a couple bottles. But somewhere there's been waste. Because I planned for this amount of guests, I bought these amount of bottles. How do we not have enough? This is my special day. I will hold nothing back. Buy as many as you need. We have to complete this 7 days, but still in the middle, the wine ran out. Good God Almighty. If you've ever been married for a long time, you will understand, or any type of relationship for that reason, you will understand about wine running out. I wish I could say that me and First Lady, for the 18 years we have been married, amen, amen, that every day we were just walking through the tulips and waking up with the birds chirping and how you doing, baby, this morning, and you know, but I can tell you, no.
Right.
In 18 years, we have experienced a season of the wine. Ah.
Wow.
We don't show you guys that. We come in and we smile. And my kids will barely even know it, amen. But we know what it is to be married and no wine. I'm sure she woke up one morning and said, Lord, what did I do? Who did I marry? And there was days I just showed up at the house because that's where my socks was. Don't laugh too hard. But can we be real though? I'm just being open and transparent. We don't want to make people think, amen, that we had it all together and no. We just stayed married because we had to stay married. We had kids. But I will tell you, if you hold on, the wine will start flowing back. Hallelujah. Love will come back in the building again. But you have to be committed in season and out of season. For good, for worse. For richer, for poorer. To death do us part. That is a commitment.
Yes. Thank you, Lord.
It's not a feeling. Nobody cares how you feel. Nobody cares if you're happy or not. You sign, it's a commitment. Whether you're happy or unhappy, it's a commitment.
Thank you, Lord.
You have to be a person of your word.
Yeah.
I'm in this. Good God Almighty. You have to do that with God. I'm in this. When I feel your presence and when I don't.
Yes.
When I'm going through a beautiful season of my life, or when it seems like all hell is breaking loose in my life, I'm in this. I ain't going nowhere.
Thank you.
He is that with you.
Yeah.
Amen.
You ain't always acted saved and beautiful. He's the God of